What's up, YouTube? It's your boy King Hudson, and I'm back with Victoria. Make sure you like and subscribe. Make sure you always watch for real.
Mother Jasmine Marie, who Duke is cool with, they have a relationship. Some people allegedly saying they still smashing, but she called Nikki, the ex-girlfriend, Duke and his ex-girlfriend, who said that she was pregnant in December. She got rid of the baby. He didn't pay for the abortion. She was upset. She recently exposed him. Well, Jasmine Marie called her recently, and Jasmine Marie was on the phone with the ex-girlfriend, spilling all Duke Dennis tea, telling all the truth about what we was speculating. She confirmed it. Listen, because Nikki leaked all the audio to what she was saying.
Because that's how it was the first time I was pregnant. He told me he had no kids, and I didn't find out he had kids till I was 8 months pregnant. And bitches was DMing me saying that they were pregnant too, and I was like,
how many kids does he have?
To my knowledge, he told me he had 6 kids.
He told me he had 2.
Oh my god.
6?
He told you.
Like, why? Like, this is just slow. Like, dumb, petty, messy, everything wrapped into one. Like, for Nikki, you're not even, you didn't even keep the baby, and you're glad that you didn't. So you say you dodged the bullet, so why even include yourself into this? For Jazz, this is your baby daddy at the end of the day. Why are you spilling this nigga's tea? This is what he was trying to avoid.
He has 2?
Yes.
Oh my god, he's such a fucking liar. He would have told me the same thing if I didn't actually get in the field and investigate the shit, but no, he has a baby mama who's in jail for murder that he dated. He has another baby mama. Her name is Alexis too, and their son is 3 turning 4. He has 2 kids that was born in the same.
If this was like police interrogation, she's snitching, and you're giving up everything. Like, to say, like, if you see like an interrogation video and a dude and the police like, all right, who was with you? Oh, it was John Doe. John Doe is 5. He's 5'6" height. He's dark skin tone. His zodiac sign is Gemini. Like, what are you doing? Why are you're doing way too much?
By Tatiana and Kiara. He has a baby with Darcy that he refuses to believe is his, and then he has my daughter. But that's just all I know about. I'm starting to question if that's all there is. He doesn't, I don't know if he fucks the other ones or not, but I know that since me and him was fucking, that's the only reason why he's around more than the other ones. He sent me your TikTok, and I said, LMAO, her pregnant in December and me pregnant in January, really get the fuck out of my face. And you claiming to me this whole time that you don't fuck with the girl. He said, no cap, after that, I literally didn't link with her and shit. I said, nah, you been told me you stopped fucking with her after the...
She's reading text messages. This is why you gotta watch who you have a kid with, and you for sure don't want one that's young-minded. This is teenager shit right here.
Incident that occurred, you're so trifling, stop talking to me. He said, bro, that's not crazy, LOL. Shit is so crazy, call me. Like, what the fuck? He's rethinking this shit is a joke. I was sparing him on giving a full story time about what the fuck he's...
She don't care. Look at her face. She don't care about none of this. This is all for her live. She's live, bro. I just noticed that. Like, look at her. Like look at her face a minute.
I was sparing him on giving a full story time about what the fuck he's done to me. But after, like, bro, you cannot play.
She don't care, bro. This is this. Let me pay attention just enough so when she said, "You hear me?" and she's like, "Yeah, I hear you." Or and she's like, "Nah, you question your significant other. Hey, are you really listening? Are you really listening?" They be like, "Yeah, I'm listening to you." What did I just say? They listen just enough so they can repeat what you say. You like, "Oh yeah, all right, you're listening." She don't care. Look at her face. She don't care about none of this, bro. This is all for this live.
Like, that is crazy. Yeah, I just wanted to call you and clear that up.
Yeah.
I'm sorry you have to go through that with him. He's truly a terrible fucking person. Yeah, he's a horrible fucking person. Like, girl, when I tell you, when I was pregnant, even his fucking mother told me he had no kids. His brothers told me he had no kids. His messy ass assistant told me he has no kids. Right before I be going through that nigga phone and seeing a bunch of shit. But that's why we fell out on Mother's Day, and all this shit happened because he just do weird shit. And I'm like, you don't want nobody to speak about you. You want everybody to shut the fuck up. But nah, like you do foul ass shit. Like, how? But when I saw your TikTok, I was like, oh my god.
So what? That has nothing to do with the internet. Nothing to do with the internet. If he's doing something to you, take that out with him. What?
He's doing it to her too.
At the end of the day, I'm just gonna say this, and I'm gonna get off live. Nikki, you're weird. You're hearing from my lawyer. As far as Duke goes, I don't have anything really bad.
I ain't gonna lie. Jazz, this shit makes you look so delusional. And you are too pretty for that shit. Like, this only has nothing to do with looks. But this is go for anybody. If somebody is blatantly showing you that, hey, you're not my main priority, move on. Move on. For their situation, they have kids. Make sure the nigga do it for the kids. If he's not, put the nigga on child support, and then still move on and do you. But to do this, it's dumb.
To say for him, like, me and him get into it, but whenever we get into it, it's behind closed doors because I'm not gonna put all of our business on Front Street. We literally have a child together.
You just did. You started this. What? That's why, like, one, you shouldn't came to the end and say anything. Two, you shouldn't have been on a phone ranting, because at the end of the day, it's your baby father. You're gonna be cool. You're not gonna be too mad. You're gonna go back. Like, that was dumb. That was dumb.
Like, that's crazy for me to just put all of our business on Front Street. I'm not gonna do it. Sorry. I know you guys want me to, but I'm not going to. I'm sorry. Now, I guess I'll be weird. I really don't care.
She switched up on me. Damn, I was on your side. I'm still on her side. I'm still not, she can feel how she feels because at the end of the day, like
this title right there, Duke's almost baby mama responds to the real baby mama. That's like a nigga almost had a kid with a girl. She moved on, and you arguing with her current baby daddy. Like, nigga, I was almost her baby daddy. You look stupid, bro. Sorry. Hey, kid. Hey, but it is what it is. Like, sometimes people that need to be called out on their bull. And Nikki, you are on some bull. I understand you had like the clip. All right, you felt whatever you felt about the clip. But that don't mean you had to go into all this because it was perfect timing. Because his actual baby mamas are mad at him.
he's gonna be mad that she said what she said. But yeah, I'm not mad at her. Like, she could beef with me on her side. I have no issue. Not at all. Because I feel bad for you. She's gonna defend him because that's her money source. She needs him. I never needed him. Clearly.
Just because a lot of you females would have kept it, don't put it on me. I was not doing it. Y'all saying that I'm never going to be the type of female to keep a baby by a man because he has money. Ever. I have to raise it. I have to take care of it. You think I'm going to do it alone? Absolutely not. Couldn't be me. I'm going to say it again. It could not be me, and it's not. You're talking about you was still pregnant, though. I was, and now it's gone. Y'all saying that he should have worn a condom or I should have made him put on a condom. I should have. But he's never worn one with me for the past 2 years. And it's not like I was never that man's hoe. I don't care what y'all talking about. I was never that man's hoe.
DDG's lawyer released a statement after everyone kept saying that the judge denied his request.
2 years. Hold on. She said 2 years. Hold up. Hey, I'm a nigga that watch YouTube, bro. I ain't the nigga that just upload videos and get off. I'll watch YouTube. I'm watching YouTube right now. Besides this video. Hold up. What's that thing name? Hold up. I'm sorry, dog. What? 2 years. Hold up. I could have sworn this video was not 2 years ago. This video was like a year ago, bro. Damn. Alright, it might, alright. It was. Matter of fact, it was. At least. Mind you, we don't know what people do on and off camera, right? We don't know this, right? But never, man, you was just with another nigga. I ain't gonna put the nigga face right there, but you was just with another
DDG
nigga
did file for 3 different things.
a year ago.
He filed for full custody of Halo, which that's going to be resolved separately. Then
Right.
he filed a restraining order against Halle Bailey,
Whoa.
which was granted. They did say that he had a good amount of evidence to
There you
prove
go.
that there should be a further investigation, which that's going to happen on June 24th. They're going to court to speak on the restraining order should they continue both having restraining orders against each other. Okay, so that was indeed granted. The only thing that got denied is DDG asking the courts to block Halle from taking Halo to Italy for 2 months because she's going to work. That got denied, so she leaves on Saturday to go to Italy for 2 months to work. She's filming a movie. So that was the only thing that got denied. But everything else was granted and active, and they're going to resolve that moving forward, which that's probably not going to happen.
Like I said last year, this whole thing is done, bro. Like, it's crazy that it even got this far and this worse to the point where restraining orders are getting put out, bro. That's sad. And then at least like, and for Halo, that's another reason why TMZ should have not brought this to the internet, because we wouldn't know about it until the TMZ brought it to the internet. It's like, y'all gotta think about people's like image, their family that's gonna have to see these things that y'all are putting out on the internet, and it's like the news just don't care. Like, as long as they got something to post, that's all that matters. And it's like think about when an active case is happening, right? Like, just say somebody did unalive somebody. The news people, they want to show up, ask questions, so they can put it on the news. Like, the person who just did it ain't watching it. Like, bro, like, you niggas is doing way too much, bro.
Happen all in one day. Full custody is a separate court all by itself. That's family court. Restraining order, that's criminal. Now, Halle Bailey did file more documents. Now she wants the courts to stop DDG, his family, and friends from speaking about her, Halo, in this case online. She also included in the court order the altercation that happened at DreamCon recently, where Dub ended up putting hands on the gentleman, even though DDG didn't do it. She's claiming that DDG is hanging around aggressive people, and that's not.
What? Like, Halle. Again, I don't think this is just necessarily just her doing. I think this is her team doing behind her. And like the same thing, like how I said when it came to Carmen and her team doing things. At the end of the day, you gotta remember that one day you gonna get to the point where you're not in business with them no more, and it's just gonna be you and your son and your family. You're doing things that probably gonna be pushing them away, and if these things are coming from your team, I wouldn't be doing this. I wouldn't be doing none of this in general. I said this plenty of times as a person, not saying that Halo's finna be in this situation, but bruh, you don't want these people in your life, bruh. I'm telling y'all, like, you do not want these people, the court, in your life, because they'll take the smallest things and blow them out of proportion. You would say, this say them two, right? Haley would say, oh, he told Halo that you gotta wait till we get home to eat. The court will be like, oh, so he wanted to starve his son. DDG is saying, oh, she told Halo, I'm gonna pop you if you don't put the fire the lighter down. Oh, so she said she's going to physically abuse him. That's what they do. And this is coming from a kid who went through family court, bro. You do not want them in your life. Some of them may be good, some of them may be good, and they looking out for the child's best interest. But a lot of them are not. They're human beings at the end of the day. Human beings are conniving, vindictive. They do things, bro. I had a social worker, bro, that was doing things. Trust me, she was not doing things right.
Not a good environment for Halo. So now that situation has been entered into the case. Here's what Dub had to say.
Don't go, bro. This is really bothering me, bro. Like, what the fuck do me getting into something got to do with my brother? He didn't even say anything. He didn't even do anything. I ain't gonna lie, bro. I didn't even do nothing. Wait, what? I am again requesting that the court restrain and enjoin. What the fuck does enjoin mean, bro? He's using them words, boy. I never heard. Instruct or urge someone to do something.
Yeah. That thing about that video is that you walked up and you said, I'm finna check him. He said, yeah. So he encouraged you to go do it. That does make him look bad. That does make him look bad. But that situation, 90% had nothing to do with Halo. What? Because, again, if you're going to use that, that's just as important, even though it's 2 or 3 years ago, them crazy text messages. You was trying to unalive him. If you would have took the second pill according to the documents, he wouldn't be here. That looks just as bad as him telling his brother to go check somebody. And still, him saying go check somebody doesn't necessarily mean go put hands on that person.
The reason why I graduated with a 1.3 GPA is because I don't listen to a goddamn person. I graduated with a 1.3 GPA because I don't want nan telling me what to do. Nan. When IKEA tell me some shit, I try to do it myself. And if the shit don't work, then I call TaskRabbit. I don't look at no page. Because I don't listen to.
Real quick, because I was on TikTok Live yesterday with Royalty. Shout out to Royalty. And we was having a great conversation about DDG and Halle. Definitely go follow me on TikTok. We gonna do that again. But when it comes to Halle and DDG, I'm neutral. This is a situation that has been going on for a while, way before Halo even came into the picture. It has been a bunch of back and forth and, I'ma do this and this, that, and the third. A bunch of pettiness. The courts ain't nothing different than the pettiness they have been doing.
But they should have been cut each other off from the gate. Sad to say, Halo shouldn't have made it. If all that toxic stuff was going on before she was even pregnant, they should have been in that.
To each other since the very beginning. If either one of them felt like them documents is truly who they believe that person is, we would have known about DDG and Halle a long time ago. This is two people that recently broke up because it hasn't even been a year yet, and they're upset because they're still in love with each other, they still care about each other, but they just can't be with each other. So they're trying to hurt each other because they're mad. Halle didn't have a baby expecting not to be with DDG. From her point of view, it hurts when you open up your phone and you see the man that you were supposed to spend the rest of your life with another girl. That pain right there has to hurt, and that pain wants to cause pain, and that's exactly what she did. She caused pain, DDG felt the pain, and he wanted to cause pain back. So he released his documentation, and the reason why he did it so late is because he really didn't even want to do it, but he knew he had to do it because his career, his fatherhood, him as a person, everything was put on the line. The man got to fight back. Y'all act like the man can't fight back for his rights as well. That's how I feel about the situation, but y'all leave y'all comments down.
That's because the internet finds it weird when the father's trying to fight for his rights, bro. Like, which is the most dumbest thing ever, bro. Like, again, it's too many fatherless kids out here for y'all to be wanting the next person to continue the list. But most of the comments be from people who are doing that right now. That's why they're encouraging you. Like, yeah, don't let him be around the kid. Like, one, y'all gotta always remember, it's 3 sides to every story. DDG side, Halle side, and the truth. Because one could be lying.
Down below, Big Boogie went viral after he posted pictures with his alleged new boo, and the new boo, Big Boss V, has a message for Carmen.
And another thing, stop watching my page before I post what you're looking for and you have a stroke. Thank you.
I feel like I'm scared to check my phone.
No. Don't say that on live, ho.
Shit.
She's scared to check her phone. Fuck
I am scared to check my phone because I feel like.
Not to break God code or whatever, but Carmen. Once the ex-girlfriend was still lingering around, the baby mama still going to functions, still mad that you're coming to the function, you should have left. You should have left. Like, me personally, I'm not going for that, bro. I don't care how good, how cordial, how whatever y'all are. I'm not, no. We're not, no, we're not doing that. I don't care. No. Baby daddy, you go over there. Baby mama, you go over there. Why are y'all you coming to the functions, you coming to the concerts, for what? And then especially if you want to be on the stage. Why?
Why would you?
I feel like, you know when you express your real true feelings to certain things or certain situations, people think like you're supposed to because you're human or you're a known person. So they
Yeah, but fuck them. They don't know.
This is probably her karma for basically doing whatever she did with Michi, because he wanted you, and it's like as soon as he started really like showing you like he truly wanted you, you backed off, and then you went to somebody. At least internet look at least as far as the internet goes, who's doing what Corey was doing, but just telling you what it is from the gate, which is slightly better. But you're still getting your friend is attached to somebody who's still doing that.
No, in real life though, they don't know you, so fuck them.
Yeah, so they don't know what I'm talking about. But you know what I'm talking about.
Oh, yeah. Oh, that's why you're saying that.
Yeah.
But at the end of the day, Carmen, you don't.
Fuck a hoe and fuck
Look at me. Look at me right here. You know what it is. It don't matter.
Yeah.
Y'all, Carmen really doing my hair. I love her.
And that's something that I really have to own up to myself because that's something that came from my mom. My mom told me, like, Mama, can't nobody ever walk a mile in your shoes, like, ever.
I feel like they would never be able to understand.
100% with it. Why you think that a lot of people be asking a whole bunch of questions because they're trying to understand, like, how the fuck you came from, how the fuck you got here, or why you did this, why you did that. But in reality, even when you do explain your reasons to people don't understand, you know?
Yeah.
So you just gotta be like, fuck it, I made it. Thank God I made it. Then you can say, is, I made it. And you made it through God, you know?
Amen.
God is good, y'all, even if y'all don't believe it. God is good.
Natalie Nunn is now exposing the messages between her and Kaisenet. Supposedly, she's upset that he was supposed to collab with her with Baddies, but instead he did Streamer University, and she now wants to do her own Baddies University. But Kaisenet,
we still on this? Natalie, go do something else. You need to take them. You need to take the Baddies. What was that show called back in the day? What was that? I remember that. I remember watching that show when I was a kid. Bro. What was the show called? Something school. Like, and they were showing people how like to be, adults and not crazy and ratchet or whatever. Like, glass. I don't know. It was something like that. But y'all, I know a lot of y'all remember the show. It was like when was it Bad Days Love? Nah, it was like when the beginning of Love and Hip Hop, and then like after that shit, Glam School. I think it was like Glam School or something like that. Glam class, whatever. That's where they need to go. Y'all are getting up in age. Not saying y'all old, but they're getting up in age. All the ratchetness and the fighting eventually becomes y'all looking miserable, terrible, ghetto, bad.
said that he copyrighted the name, so if she does it, he can sue her if she moves forward with her idea. Well, here's what she had to say.
Kai, everyone share this live. We are making headlines everywhere, and I love this. I love it. I promise you I do. Kai, I don't want to do Batty University. My story was trolling. I was being funny, and I know everyone's like, oh, you say you don't like people who troll and everything. I don't, but I will say that I was trolling in the sense of, Kai, I don't want to do Batty University. But I will say what's not a joke and that I took very offensive is the fact that you have been in my DMs since February asking me, and then you went around me to Lenny Plummer because I told you that it's my show. And you went around me to Lenny Plummer because I told you no. And you keep playing with me, little boy. And so I had to little boy you. Let's be real. Baddies gets 100 billion streams a season. You wanted me to give you a baddie episode before it drops on a Sunday to air it while you stream live and not pay me, not pay baddies that come on and maybe talk about the episodes. It didn't even make sense. So, like, with all due respect, I have the DMs. I told you I will go there. And then when I told you no, we're not going to give you the episode.
Mom, again, as a black person, I'm proud of you. You've been having your better thing going for a little minute and running a billion views, streams, whatever. That is great as hell. I love that. I love that. As a human being, as a black person, I love that. I love that for sure. But let's be realistic. The show is doing all that because you are fighting. You're fighting. It's like Jerry Springer. It's fighting. It's drama. Like, we all know drama sells. Like, yeah, not to knock the show, but it's like, bro, like, I don't. Probably just me. I wouldn't want to be known for that.
Early, so that you could stream them live on your thing that matters more than our platform. It doesn't. I said no. So then you thought, oh, she probably doesn't even own this. I'm gonna go to the owner of Zeus. You went to Zeus, and he told you no because I said no. So I get it. You want to talk about owning, and you had to go and copyright Streamers University. Love that for you. I hope you also have IP ownership in your Kai Cenat page on Twitch. I hope you have equity in Twitch at this point. You are a young black man. I want to see you win. I have absolutely no issues with you. I don't even know you. You came to me. Let me say this again. I have all of the messages. You came to me.
Then why not block the nigga? If a person is, that's like me, I take my money, my time very seriously, bro. So therefore, if you're playing with me when it comes to money, mind you, I'm a quick thinker when it comes to money. Like, meaning like, when I know I'm finna get something, if I'm in need of something, I've already calculated, like, before you fit the percentage of you're gonna get this on this day, I've already calculated what I'm finna buy, how much I'm gonna be down, how much I'm gonna be up. I've already calculated all that. Therefore, if you get to playing with me, I'm cutting you off. No. I dealt with a girl one time that played with me with money. Mind you, this is a lot of money. I was down bad in this moment. Needed a car. I'm on a bus. She's promising money for me to get a car. Once, mind you, even though I should have been needing it, taking it or whatever, but I was down bad, like bad. So therefore, I was, hey, all right, I need that. She played with me. I cut you off. There is no comeback. There is no, we're finna go back over this again. No. I don't play with my money. But if you want to play, go on about your business.
Me, hi, I love you, but you can't ask for.
You can't show that time. So you think it would be a good way to push viewers towards me? Show you feel me. Or towards the show. Oh my man. You head to So full permission would be hilarious.
For permission to watch episodes on your shit and then ask me, I need a Zeus account, then go to Zeus and they tell you the same thing. I own my shows, just like you claimed or whatever, you own Streamers University. I love that for you. I was never trying to do streamers.
Him react to it with full permission would have been, that would have been funny. But I just don't know about y'all together. Like the baddies and Kai. I don't see that mixing. Him reacting, that would have been funny. That would have been funny. But him, all y'all together and him with y'all while y'all doing all the drama and the crazy stuff, I don't know if that would work.
Streamers University. But no, you cannot stream baddies on your page. I think that was super disrespectful because that would be like me saying, hey Kai, can you come on baddies for free and we can stream your shows live from my, it's like, what are you talking about? And then you go around me like I'm not a boss, like I'm not the boss of baddies, the CEO, and then try to do some back, it was weird, not cool, I told you no.
And then what he's asking is for a permission to do a reaction to the video while it's already playing. That would have brought in more views. And why would I pay you when you already getting paid? You're about to get paid while it's already streaming or doing whatever it's doing on the internet. And then I'm gonna react to it while it's currently streaming. Then the people who are subscribed to me or watching me are going to go over to you. That would be beneficial. That's why he didn't want to pay.